Hi friends and family, this message is going to be for all signs. It's a channeled message, as always, general and timeless, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. And if you'd like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, you could go to 144bluerosetemple.com. Now, what's coming through is, I'm even feeling the energy of like a religion, okay? More seeing like a church, because I was even hearing the song, "We lift our hands in the sanctuary. We lift our hands to give you the praise, and we will praise you for the rest of our days." And it almost feels like a scene from your childhood, okay? So like maybe you went to some sort of church growing up, could be like any sector or religion, but I'm almost getting those childhood secrets, like there being secrets that you find out about like a religious group that you were affiliated though, like in childhood, you know. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for this reading for the collective? Card did not fall face up. Now it is interesting. We do have returning home, relics of Lumeria, fragments, memory reclaiming. You have delicacy, fragility, transience, and the leap. So for some of you, now that church energy or that song may mean something to you, but it also feels like there's some sort of memory from childhood it is that you're reclaiming, you're remembering. Why do we have fragments, memory reclaiming, returning home, and the liminal dance? You know what's coming through is for some of you, you're writing a book about the truth of your experiences. You have patience. Some of you went through a lot in childhood. You're reclaiming a lot of, again, memories. This could be past, present, or future. I feel like either you're delicate at this time, or in the past when this was happening, you were very delicate. Now we also have the throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel may resonate with you, but it's also speaking your truth. And we have returning home, loving, welcome. So for some of you, what's coming through is there's something like secrets from your childhood. Could also be like some sort of abuse when it came to like religion in some way, shape, or form. You have a life story that you're meant to share. You're meant to share your life story with others. It is going to be a survival guide for others. Strategy, journal, log. Why do we have memory reclaiming, returning home, liminal dance, strategy, and fifth chakra? Why do we have strategy, fifth chakra, returning home? Returning again, returning to each other. We have protection over here. Moved by the goddess, here for this so-called gather, lineage of the rose. Okay, for some of you, you may resonate as lineage of the rose as well. Also here for this, gather, moved by the goddess. You are being moved by spirit, by God, by the goddess, to write a book. I'm hearing like a survival guide. All right, for some of you, Mother Mary may resonate with you. A lot about the church for some reason. So that may be even what you're writing about. You're either writing about your experiences, or you've done a lot of research, maybe with different religions, maybe even Christ consciousness, and you're writing a book to help guide or lead others. I'm going to grab one more card before we do the tarot. What else do we have for returning home? Lumeria. You have believe in yourself and visionary. All right, so believe in yourself. Some of you have not gone fully forward with the publication process, maybe even the writing process, or gathering the courage to speak your truth. It feels like you are being guided to speak the truth. When it comes to your childhood experiences and your life, it's meant to be a survival guide. Yeah, you're meant to speak your truth. Okay, you're going to help bring souls home to themselves as well through your story, okay? Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for returning home, believe in yourself, relics of Lumeria, liminal dance? What do we have for this reading for the collective? For some of you, you experienced a lot of abuse in childhood. 10 of Cups this way, 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands. So you're going to write a book for others because some of the things it is that you experienced, you know, it's like you could really help others by explaining how you escaped these experiences. 8 of Swords. 3 of Wands over here. I almost see this as you looking back at your life story, looking back at what it is that you've accomplished in a whole new place, you know, above, rising above. Okay, for some of you, maybe even rise above. I'm also hearing Ra, you know, so Ra, R-A-S though T, Ra's above. Ra may mean something to you. Maybe you even have like a line, or the book is called like Rise Above, and by line I mean like clothing line, etc. But you rose above this. Okay, Eight of Swords, for some of you, is a lot of your family. So childhood and family, or the home that you grew up in. They tried to silence you. They tried to distort like your third eye by creating illusion. They tried to, what I'm almost hearing is like rewriting history. Okay, it's like a history book where it's been rewritten. So for some of you, you were told like a childhood story, or there were things in childhood that you were told that were not true in order to protect some sort of like lie, you know. And if for some of you, again, it feels like family, maybe like a church group, you know, or parents, that you were told something about your own childhood that wasn't actually the truth, so that it could protect the home that you grew up in or the family that you grew up in. But you're meant to actually share your story, and they cannot stop you from sharing your story. Why the Ten of Cups? For some of you, your own family wants to stop you from sharing your story. Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Three of Wands? Lover's card, Seven of Swords. So for the Ten of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups. We're actually going to take all of those. You have King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, again, Queen, King of Swords. This could be your mother and father. I'm going to grab some energy on you, collective. Seven of Wands. I get this energy of like your parents or the home that you grew up in really not wanting you to share your story, but to the point where they would almost do anything. You have Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and then the Seven of Swords. What is this Knight of Cups here for the collective? For some of you, you were able to escape this home. You were able to escape this home. You were able to escape like this old life and start over completely. But in order for you to release these illusions, you had to start over completely. Why the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords? Here you have the Hierophant, okay? You're very protected. Why the Hierophant with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords? But you're also the Hierophant like of your family. Page of Wands energy here. Feels like you've always been the Hierophant of your family. You've always been actually the teacher, you know, especially because they have like a mirror right over here. So it feels like you've always been the teacher, the Hierophant. But that's also why you were even silenced, right? And why your truth was suppressed. Why Page of Wands and the Hierophant for the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords? And then for what's also coming through is like you had this childhood growing up, or you went through these things. You actually end up being like either like a priest or like a high priest, high priestess. Hierophant energy with the Fool card, Eight of Pentacles. Fool card and the Eight of Pentacles. I see you leaving your old family behind completely and like studying to either become a high priest, high priestess in some way, shape, or form. Okay, now what's the Fool card with the Eight of Pentacles? What's the Fool card with the Eight of Pentacles? Now, you had to completely separate from your family in order for you to discover your gifts. Your gifts actually come from your bloodline, lineage of the rose. And your own parents, though, for some of you, it's both of your parents that don't want you to come forward with the truth. But they actually can't stop you either. Seven of Wands, you're protected from your own parents. All right, you have a very divine mission. You were the black sheep of your family. Six of Pentacles, the Magician card. You received these gifts through your bloodline, okay? You inherited these gifts. And it's in separation from your family that you are discovering them, that you're studying them. You have the Lover's card with the Seven of Swords. Why Lover's card with the Seven of Swords? You do have Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Death card over here. Why Three of Pentacles with the Death card? You have the Emperor. And then what's the Lovers over here? Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, what's the Three of Pentacles with the Emperor? Three of Cups. For some of you, be mindful. Two of Pentacles over here. It does feel like there's a lot going on in your family. I get a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that's almost working alongside like your own parents, you know? So just being mindful, like if you have a sister, a friend, or this or that, they're working alongside the people it is that are working against you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Death card, Emperor. Your own family will do whatever it is that they can to like shut you down, to silence you. I said that, my phone died. So obviously this message doesn't want to come out. But what I see here, right? Lover's card, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Death card. There's someone that you know, someone that you love, that is sneakily working alongside the people that are working against you. Okay, for some of you, this is an aunt. It is like a sister or some sort of feminine energy that is related to you. That's not your parents, but they're related to you. They're working alongside them, the people that are working against you. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Emperor, Death card, in order to stop you in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, if you were to come out with your truth, it feels like it would almost like the whole family would go through something if you were to express your truth. So it's like, you know, you say you're writing a book or you're being more open about your truth, etc. If you were to express your truth, it would not involve just one person. It feels like it would involve the whole family, or there's a lot of layers to you expressing your truth finally. And so for some of you, like if you have a business that's centered around it, if you have, and I just got a message. So dragons can even resonate with you. If you're writing a book especially, etc., they don't want this to come out. They don't want it to succeed. They do not want it to prosper, because you would be making money off of the way it is that they hurt you, which rightfully so, because you're healing. So you're creating a business from it. You're creating art from it, etc. But they want that stopped completely, because in some way, shape, or form, it kind of reveals how these people have hurt you, you know? So I feel like your family is kind of working together to defend the family name in some way, shape, or form. However, no weapon form shall prosper. We're going to grab this deck now. Why the Three of Wands for the collective? Yeah, you have Witch of Wands. You do have the Five of Cups. Why the Witch of Wands and Five of Cups for the collective, for the Three of Wands? You have Ace of Cups. Okay, so what's coming through over here is you would have to completely separate yourself from your family. Why Witch of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups came out halfway. You have to completely separate yourself from your past in order to be happy. Six of Cups. Okay, and so it doesn't mean everyone, you know, but for those of you who resonate with this reading, you know, you know the truth when it comes to your family. And what's also coming through is your truth is the truth, even if there's a lot of other people who are saying that your truth is not the truth in your family. This reading is showing that you know the truth and you are telling the truth. But if you were to be open about that truth, there's a lot of people in your family it would affect, you know, etc. And so your family is kind of coming together to protect the family name, but you're telling the truth. So that is what's coming through. You know, Witch of Wands, Five of Cups. I see a lot of potential here. All right, I think this is you showing up as the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of potential here when it comes to your energy. This is keeping you away from the higher potential. Five of Cups. This situation makes you sad. Ace of Cups, it's your own family. Ace of Cups came out in reverse, you know, so of course someone's root may be triggered in this type of situation, right? However, I do see you healing from the past, okay? Why Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Witch of Wands? Yes, you're going to heal. And also when it comes to the sneakiness that's happening here, it's going to come to a balance. Temperance card. All right, so when it comes to what's happened in the past, how people have betrayed you, your own family has betrayed you, snuck around behind your back, etc. With the Seven of Swords, it's all coming to a balance over here. All right, what's the advice for the collective in this reading? To be strong and to follow your path fearlessly. Fool card over here. Hermit, also, going within. And again, not to say that you would be separated from your family forever, or things like that, but this is a clear reading where it's almost everyone in your family. If it's not your parents, it's your siblings that are trying to protect your parents or the family name. You're being called to be strong, okay? This is the Strength card here. It's doing, now this year, 2024, is the year of the Strength card in the tarot, the number 8, and it's going deep within oneself. So you're being strong. By following the path it is that you're being led on, by paving your own path, by taking a leap of faith. For some of you, I see you taking the leap of faith of doing things on your own, becoming independent, continuing on despite all of this adversity. And I'm going to grab one more card. Why Strength card with the Fool card for advice for the collective? Why Two of Cups here? Ace of Swords. You are going to receive a connections or a connection that is very aligned with your higher timeline and truth. Nine of Pentacles. This comes in though as you separate yourself from your family. So for some of you, ancestry is also coming through now too. This is a lot of ancestral healing. You are the chosen one. You are the black sheep of your family that has chosen to, what's coming through is purifying like the blood of your bloodline. You're choosing to do the work. In a karmic cycle or a life or a soul contract where a lot of people are not doing the work, so your soul has chosen this. It's more than strong enough and capable enough to do it. For some of you, you would have to completely separate yourself from your family, but it's going to be replaced by soul family. It's going to be replaced by people who love you, who care for you, and who have pure intentions. Two of Cups with the Ace of Swords. And what's the collective's energy when it comes to their family? You're going to suddenly go within, okay? So for some of you, don't tell your family too much, but what's also coming through is you cannot rely on your family. Tower card with the Hermit card, the Magician. You are the magician, the creator of your life. Tower card with the Hermit. You may all of a sudden decide to just go off on your own with the Tower card and the Hermit, or receive sudden information, news that may be leading you to really just start to go within more, to trust yourself more, and to lean a little less on your family. So I do see for some of you starting to slowly distance yourselves. All right, now what is some more advice when it comes to the collective for this reading? You do have change your lifestyle, nurture your body through communion with nature, and strengthen your spirit with laughter. Engage in mindful exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong. Address discomfort before it's too late and modify your diet. What's also coming through here, collective, is for some of you, you come from a family that has I don't want to say a terrible lifestyle, but not good lifestyle. Maybe for some of you, you come from a family that has addiction or drinking. Maybe they don't watch what they eat, etc. So you're really being guided to not take advice from your family. They know not what they do, but it feels like your family wants to lead you to a lower ancestral timeline. Meanwhile, you're trying to rise higher, okay? But if you were to take advice from your family, they would keep you stuck in a lower or karmic timeline. What else do we have for the collective for this reading? You do have the Magician and the Mirror, and you have financial constraints, okay? So what's also coming through here, collective, because now we've had this twice, is the Magician. You are the magician of your life, and it feels like your life story, right? This is also why your life story would be an amazing book. It would be an amazing Lifetime movie, something. Because you truly created your whole life. Look at this over here, Page of Wands, taking the paintbrush. You were born into one life, and what it shows here rather, I see you doing the work to completely create your own reality. For some of you, a lot of soul star chakra activation as well. Remembering your infinite self, because there is an infinite symbol, and you are able to completely break away and to be very successful and very happy in your life. But the life it is that you've created in comparison to the life it is that you entered this world in is completely night and day. Okay, what's one more card of advice? You do have a man holding a coin, and you have adjacent possibilities. So there's beautiful things coming in for you, collective, as well as abundance. That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings to your day.